Hey, Christ Covenant Church, it's Pastor Jason, and I am looking forward to this Sunday as we dive into John chapter 10. And I want you to think about the idea of following. We follow people on social media, and we follow different news sources, and we follow different people who are into the same kind of hobbies that we are, so that we can learn more about those. There's a lot of different ways we follow people, and really the nature of following is allowing someone to influence us in a part of our lives. And when we think about following a leader or submitting ourselves to an authority, a lot of times, especially in our day, there's a lot of negative connotations towards that because we've seen and we know that because of the depth of the fallenness of humanity and because of sinfulness, leaders and those who hold influence and authority often hurt others. They often lead people in a wrong direction, or they often lead people in a way that's more about them and their reputation and their kingdom than serving the people that they're leading. But what if you could think about leadership and submitting yourself to an authority? What would change if that leader and that authority was perfectly loving, perfectly merciful and gracious, and even willing to lay his life down for your good? That's who we think about when we think about following Jesus. And as a follower of Jesus this week, we're going to see how Jesus is a leader, an influencer. John chapter 10 uses the idea of a shepherd. Jesus is the good shepherd who lays down his life for the sheep. And may we allow God to do some healing work and to do some transforming work when it comes to this idea of submitting to authority. And when it comes to this idea of us all being leaders and influencing others by putting Jesus at the center of it and desiring who Jesus is, one who has given himself for us and leads for our good and even willing to give up his own life. And so I will look forward to thinking with you on Jesus, the Good Shepherd, as we gather to exalt Christ and to equip the saints and then to be sent out to evangelize the world. And also, this is Easter season coming up. And so I want you to be praying for those that you are in daily witness to, and think about how so oftentimes someone is willing to take and receive a church invitation, an invitation to come hear the gospel during the Easter season that they may not be as open to other times. And so I would encourage you to bathe that in prayer, to be intentional, and to have the conversation, be willing to have the conversation and see if they would be willing to come to an Easter service, or even more importantly, that you would share the good news of Jesus with them during this season. All right, look forward to gathering with you this coming Sunday.